My son, a divine gift carrying your name has arrived right now. Listen closely to me. The exact moment has come when heaven moved toward you. This is the time when what was stuck begins to open. I have decided to raise you before everyone who doubted what I promised for your life. It was not chance that brought you here. It was my spirit that guided you even when everything looked hopeless. Today I speak straight to you, because what was held back in the spiritual realm has now been released. Listen carefully. What was being prepared quietly will now begin to appear with power and clear evidence. I saw you tired, disappointed, feeling as if nothing would ever change. I saw you praying through tears, without answers, believing that heaven had become silent. But my silence was never absence, it was preparation. While you thought I was far away, I was arranging pieces, touching hearts and preparing the way for your rise. Nothing escaped my sight. Every pain, every tear and every night when sleep would not come was known before me. And now the time has come for a turning point that no one will understand. A decree is being released over your life right now. I, the Lord, am saying, enough of humiliation, enough of endless delay, enough of closed doors. The season of shame is over and the season of honor has begun. I am raising you before the eyes of those who judge you as unable. What once became a reason for people to laugh will now become a reason for them to admire you. I am changing impossible situations, because I am the God who turns defeat into a testimony and dry land into a garden. The enemy believed he had beaten you when he saw you exhausted, when he knew you were close to giving up. But that was exactly where I stepped into the situation. I waited until human strength was gone so it would be clear that the miracle came from my hands. I am lifting you now with fresh strength, with authority and with an anointing that many will not understand. Your voice will have influence again, and your presence will bring light where there was once rejection. Son, daughter, what you suffered was not useless. Everything you went through was preparation for the revelation that is coming. You were formed in the fire, but you were never destroyed. I was beside you every moment, even when the wind pushed against you. Every humiliation helped polish the gold I placed inside you. Now what was hidden will be seen. What was held down will rise again with strength. And those who said your story was finished will see with their own eyes the new beginning I have prepared. An army of angels is moving now, opening roads, breaking traps, and clearing unseen barriers. I myself have commanded that nothing should stop you from going forward. The doors that were once shut before you will now start opening in a supernatural way. Places where your name was once forgotten will speak of you again. People who ignored you will become the ones used to bless you. Because when I choose to raise someone up, nobody can stop me. The desert season is finished. Water is now flowing in the dry land. The season of your soul has changed, and what once looked dead will begin to bloom again. I am bringing back dreams, plans, and promises that seem buried. Something great is appearing on the horizon, and it is my glory being shown through your story. You will become a living example of what I can do with someone who refused to quit, even when the burden felt too heavy. I know many people stopped believing in you. I know there were moments when you questioned yourself, but I never questioned you. I saw the gold beneath the dust, the faith beneath the fear, the light shining even through the tears. I chose you when nobody saw your worth, and that is why I kept you safe, because I knew this day would come, the day when heaven would rise in your favor. Prepare yourself, because the wind is changing direction. What once pushed you backward will now move you ahead. What was delay will become speed. What was dishonor will become the stage for your testimony. I am turning pages, ending old cycles and opening new chapters that will surprise even those against you. And everything will happen so quickly that you will know. My beloved children, if these messages have comforted your heart, strengthened your faith, or drawn you closer to me, know that I have been working through this ministry. This YouTube channel has been demonetized, so these videos no longer receive ad revenue. Yet every script, edit, and upload is lovingly prepared by people who serve this mission with all their hearts. If I place it on your heart to help, please consider supporting this ministry through Ko-Fi. Every gift, no matter how small, helps keep my word reaching more lives around the world. The Ko-Fi link is pinned to the comments. If you're watching on TV, simply scan the QR code on your screen with your phone. Pray about it first, and if you feel my leading, give with a joyful heart. Thank you, my beloved children, for helping my light shine even farther. It was God. A spiritual atmosphere is changing around you right now. I am bringing people, resources, and opportunities into alignment. Nothing that belongs to you will be lost. The time that seemed wasted will be restored many times over. What was unfairly taken from you will return to your hands with increase. And you will say, "The Lord has done great things for me." Your name is being remembered in the right places. I am raising people who will pray for you without your knowledge. I am touching hearts that will release favor over your life. And at the right moment, you will see everything coming together perfectly. The waiting will finally make sense, because what is coming is greater than what you asked for. Do not look behind you with regret. Everything that looked like loss was actually part of the journey that brought you here. I had to prepare you not simply to survive, but to rule over the place I promised you. Now you are ready to carry the blessing without allowing it to destroy you, because you learned to depend on me in every detail. Listen, I am raising you now, and nobody can deny what I am about to do. My glory will shine over you, and those who laughed will see. Those who doubted will be quiet. Those who left you will see my favor surrounding you like a wall. This is the time of your turning point, the time of your rising, the time when heaven has chosen to move in your favor. Stay alert, because signs will start appearing in the days ahead. Small confirmations will show you that this word is true. You will feel a deep peace, a lighter heart, and a courage that comes from above. This is the start of the manifestation. I, the Lord, have chosen to lift you up now, and no one can stop what has already started. I saw you when everything around you seemed to fall apart, and nobody knew how hard you were fighting to keep moving. I saw you smiling outside while crying inside. I saw you acting strong when, deep down, you only wanted someone to hold you and remind you that everything would be fine. None of your pain was hidden from me. Every silence, every word you held back, every effort to keep going even while hurting, was seen and remembered before me. I know the burden you carry, and I know how hard you work to hide your tiredness because you did not want anyone to worry. I was there when you felt alone, staring at the ceiling, trying to understand why nothing was working. I saw when you felt that nobody understood you, even those who claimed to love you. I heard your heart crying when your lips stayed quiet. No thought inside you is hidden from me. Even the tears that fell onto your pillow were gathered by me. I saw you trying to keep your faith alive, even when everything within you seemed to be dying. You thought I was absent when you were betrayed, forgotten, and left alone in the middle of the storm. But I never left you. While you were focused on the losses, I was focused on the purpose. I allowed some people to leave, not because you were hard to love, but because their love was too small for the greatness of the promise I have for you. They could not continue with you into the place where I am leading you. I know the pain of rejection that marked your heart. I know what it feels like to be rejected, to question your worth, to believe that nothing you do is enough. I saw you trying to stay strong for everyone, yet nobody noticed that you needed strength too. I saw you pulling away, not because you hated people, but because you no longer knew how to explain what was happening inside you. And I tell you now, I never left. Even when you could not feel me, I held your hand and carried you quietly. You walked through deserts nobody saw. You moved through thorns. You stumbled over stones others placed in your way. You were treated unfairly, misunderstood, blamed for things you never did, and still you stayed strong, even without understanding. I saw your heart asking only for peace, asking only for a season of rest. And that season is coming. I know the nights when fear came to you, the moments when despair made you question me. I know the tightness in your throat when all you wanted was to give up everything. I know the battle inside you, between faith and fear, between hope and pain. But I also saw you choose to keep believing, even when you could not see anything. And that quiet faith, that hidden strength, move heaven in your favor. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are not a mistake. You are a sign of my care, even during the darkest hours. I know your strength has become weak, but that is exactly where my power becomes complete. When you think you cannot continue, that is when I step in with the impossible. When everything feels empty, that is when I pour in new wine. I know the emptiness you tried to fill with distractions, talks, and human promises. I know you tried to handle things yourself that only I could fix. I saw every attempt, every effort, every coming and going, and still I loved you with the same strength. I never blamed you for your failures. I do not blame you for your mistakes. I see you through the eyes of love that redeems everything and changes everything. I know that sometimes you feel your heart is too small to hold all that you feel. The memories of the past, the wounds that never healed, the words that still echo in your mind. But I am touching those places right now. I am clearing the dust that has gathered over old dreams. I am healing wounds you did not even know still hurt. I am freeing you from the guilt and shame that tried to keep you trapped. There are hurts you never told anyone about, but I heard them. There are thoughts you never confessed, but I know them. And still, I keep calling you by name, because your worth was not decided by your mistakes, but by my love. I tell you now, you were not forgotten in the crowd. I called you from the womb, and I have watched every step you took. You do not need to carry what burdens you by yourself anymore. Give me the burdens that make you tired. Give me the worries that keep you awake at night. Give me the people who hurt you, the words that wounded you, the plans that failed. I can turn all of it into something new. I can restore everything that seemed lost. I can do what no person has been able to do. Restore your soul completely. I saw you trying to stay strong, but now I tell you, you do not have to fight alone anymore. Let me fight for you. Let me heal what you hide even from yourself. Let me hold you in the middle of this pain and show you that there is still life, there is still purpose, there are still promises. You have been crying for answers, and I tell you they are coming. What seemed forgotten is about to bloom. What you called the end was only a pause before a new beginning that I prepared myself. And this new beginning will be so beautiful that you will forget the burden of the journey. I am teaching you to see scars not as signs of defeat, but as proof that you survived. Every wound that heals will remind you that I was with you. Every painful memory will be replaced by a memory of victory. People will look at you and ask, "How did you survive so much?" And you will answer, "It was God who carried me." You are not the same person you were before. Pain made you mature, but it did not destroy you. Suffering hurt you on the outside, but it revealed the gold within you. And now that gold will begin to shine. I am lifting the veil that hid your true identity. I am taking away the weight of your past, the fear of tomorrow, and the anxiety of today. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. My son, my daughter, I know how deeply you desire even a little peace. And I promise you that peace is coming. And not the peace the world gives, but the peace that goes beyond understanding, the peace that enters your heart and calms what human words cannot calm. You will smile honestly again. You will sleep peacefully again. You will believe again, not because someone persuaded you, but because you will feel my presence inside you renewing your strength. Your days of silence are ending. I heard your cry, and now my time has come. I am coming with power to change what seemed impossible to change. I am surrounding you with love, restoring your spirit, strengthening your faith, and reminding you that you were never alone. Everything you have gone through until now will become a testimony. Every tear will become a seed of victory. Every pain will become a tool of healing for others. What is a wound today will become a source of wisdom tomorrow. What is loneliness today will become ministry tomorrow. What is despair today will become a living testimony of my faithfulness tomorrow. And I tell you, my intervention has already started. Do not fear the things that suddenly begin to change. It is my hand moving, placing everything where it belongs. You will see doors open without struggle, people leave without causing pain, and paths become clear before you. Your soul will know that something new has begun. I am with you. I always have been. And now I am preparing you for the next step, because the inner change that started inside you will begin a new chapter in your story. Listen closely to what I tell you now, because something is happening in the unseen right now. As you hear my voice, spiritual forces are being moved in your favor. I myself have given an order in heaven, and angels have been sent to surround you from every side. You are not without defense. You are not uncovered. There is a wall of fire around your home, and no enemy force will cross the boundary I have set. The enemy tried, watched, and planned, but he was stopped before he could act. Because when I choose to protect you, no opening, no trap, and no curse can succeed. I saw the attacks that came against you in secret. I saw people come near with hidden motives, pretending to be friends while carrying envy and deceit. I saw the words spoken behind your back. And I also saw the spiritual burden they caused you. But I tell you now, everything sent against you has lost its power. No evil will stand, because my power surrounds your life like a shield. I myself am breaking every opposing work, every hidden plan, and every harmful influence that tried to reach you. You cannot see with human eyes what I am doing, but a great battle is taking place right now. While you feel tired and think that nothing is changing, I am fighting for you in places your eyes cannot see. I have sent the Archangel Michael to break chains, stop attacks, and destroy every arrow sent against you. No weapon formed against you will succeed, because I myself have placed my seal upon your life. You belong to me, and no one can touch what is mine. I know you were afraid. I know there were nights when your soul felt restless and you did not know why. It was a sign of the spiritual battle happening around you. But now I give you peace. I speak divine calm over you. You will sleep safely and wake up renewed, because I am watching over every detail. I do not rest. I do not lose focus, and I never take my eyes off you for even a moment. Angels are placed at the doors of your home. They protect your home. They protect your children. They protect your dreams. No force of destruction will cross your path. I am cleansing the place where you live. I am removing old spiritual influences, presences that entered through words, objects, people, or emotions. I am purifying the air, clearing the atmosphere, and driving away everything that does not belong to me. Where there was heaviness, there will be relief. Where there was oppression, there will be peace. You were never left alone. Your name has been placed under my direct protection. I wrote over you myself. You belong to me. And when the enemy tries to come near, he sees this seal and turns away. I cover you with my blood, and your home becomes holy ground. No spiritual or physical sickness will remain. No generational curse will continue. No words of defeat will remain. I am cleansing your family line and breaking cycles that have repeated for generations. There are things you do not understand, people who left without giving a reason, changes that left you confused. But all of this was my intervention. I removed certain people from your path because I saw what you could not see. I heard talks that you never heard. I saw intentions before they became clear. And to protect you, I had to remove what would have brought destruction. Do not cry over what is gone. Be thankful, because it was deliverance hidden in another form. I am guarding your mind from harmful thoughts. I am quieting the accusing voices that try to make you think you are not worthy of what I have prepared. I tell you, none of your mistakes is great enough to cancel my love. No sin you have committed is strong enough to erase what I have written about you. I am your defender, and I myself will answer those who accuse you. You do not need to prove yourself to anyone. I am the one who speaks on your behalf. There are places where I will lead you, and I am already preparing the way. No delay, no spiritual barrier, and no opposing power can stop the progress I have declared for you. Walk boldly, because I am directing your steps. I will go ahead of you, clearing stones and shutting the lions' mouths. You will not fall into traps, because I am opening your spiritual eyes to see beyond appearances. I am increasing your discernment. You will begin to notice what you once missed. You will see hidden intentions. You will understand signs you once ignored. This is a new stage of your walk with me. You will no longer walk without sight, but you will be led by revelation. I will give you prophetic dreams, sudden understanding, and spiritual feelings that warn you when something is wrong. Learn to trust these feelings, because I will speak to you in quiet but clear ways. From now on, every trap will be exposed before it closes. Every scheme will be broken before it grows. Every attack will be stopped before it begins. I will turn every enemy plan into a chance for growth. What was meant as a curse will become strength. What was persecution will become a testimony. Because my power becomes complete in situations that appear to be against you. I will also protect you from your own choices. I know that sometimes your emotions lead you toward dangerous places. I know you trust quickly, forgive easily, and end up wounded. So I will give you wisdom. You will no longer be fooled by sweet appearances hiding bitter intentions. You will know who was sent by me and who only comes to drain your strength. I will teach you to close doors peacefully and without anger. I will give you emotional balance so you can stay calm even during the battle. Do not fear bad news. Do not be frightened by strong winds against you. I am your shelter. When the storm comes, I will place you somewhere safe. And when the wind becomes still, you will see that nothing was lost. I am the God who protects and sustains. I will guard you from dangers you can see and those you cannot. I will prevent accidents, free you from traps, envy, and injustice, and make everything you place in my hands prosper. When you leave your home, I will be with you. When you come back, I will welcome you. When you lie down to sleep, I will guard your rest. When you rise, I will already have prepared your day. You are never alone. I am the shadow walking beside you, the light showing you the way, and the shield surrounding you from every side. The enemy will not understand what is happening in your life, because the protection I placed around you cannot be seen, but it cannot be broken. Even when they try, they will not succeed. Even when they make plans, they will fail. Even when they join together, they will fall before my power. For it is written, "The Lord is faithful. He will make you strong and keep you safe from the evil one." I keep every promise, and my faithfulness never fails. Today I declare, spiritual attacks must stop. Attacks in the night must stop. Troubles in your mind and heart must stop. I place peace over you. I restore the atmosphere in your home. I clear the air, break chains, remove dark works, and silence every voice that stands against you. The place where you stand now becomes holy ground, because I have stepped there with you, and you will feel the change. There will be calm in the atmosphere, peace in your thoughts, and clarity in your choices. You will notice that something is different, that the atmosphere has changed, and that the heaviness is gone. It is proof that heaven has moved and the intervention has already started. I am your stronghold and your safe place. Nothing can reach you without first passing through my hands. No evil will control you, because my love is the wall around you. Stay calm even in the spiritual battle that has risen against you. The enemy has already been defeated, and the victory now belongs to you. I saw every tear you cried quietly when nobody understood what you were facing. I saw you being shamed, ignored, and pushed aside, even after you gave your best. I saw when people blamed you for things you did not do, when those you helped broke your heart. Yet you stayed quiet, trusting that I would know the right moment to move. I was not far away, I was there. Every pain you carried reached my heart. That is why I tell you today, the season of being brought low is finished. I'm moving things behind the scenes. People are being removed, not by accident, but because they no longer belong in the new season I prepared for you. Some doors that closed hurt you deeply, but they were not the end of your story. They were protection. I closed what could harm you so I could open what will lift you higher. And when I say lift you higher, I am not only speaking about position or respect from people, but about a spiritual and emotional growth that will let you experience things you have never known before. There is something I am awakening within you. A strength that was asleep, a gift that pain and disappointment had pushed down. I am bringing back what seemed dead. I am restoring the light in your eyes. I am restoring the strength in your words, the hope in your heart, and the purpose within you. I am reminding you of who you are in me. You are not defeated. You are chosen. You are not forgotten. You are set apart. You are not the person you were yesterday, because my Spirit is working inside you now. I know there were times when you asked yourself if I was still beside you. You looked around and watched everything break apart and thought I had abandoned you. But what you did not know was that I was working quietly, removing what was holding you back and preparing what would bring you freedom. Many times my silence was protection, the delay was care, and the waiting was training. I made you wait, not because I rejected you, but because I was preparing you so you would be ready for what was coming. Now the season has changed. Heaven is moving for your good. I am turning around situations that looked impossible. What the enemy meant to destroy you, I am using to lift you up. Those who watched you being humiliated will now watch you being honored. And it will not happen because of human effort, but because of my power. I am preparing a table before those who oppose you, and it will become proof that I am the God of justice. I will surprise you in ways you never expected. It will happen suddenly. You may call it coincidence, but it will be my providence. You may call it luck, but it will be the fulfillment of what I already wrote about you. When I choose to raise someone up, nothing can stop me. Neither envy, nor negative words, nor curses, nor human power. I have authority over all things and over everyone. And when I say the time is now, no power can stop the complete season of restoration. I am restoring not only what you lost, but also what was taken from you without you even knowing it, your peace, your worth, your confidence, and your ability to dream. I am giving all of this back to you, and I will multiply it. What was once pain will become a testimony. What was shame will become honor. What looked like the end will one day be remembered as the start of your turnaround. I told you not to give up, and now you will understand why. What I have planned for your life is greater than what you planned for yourself. I have not forgotten the promises I gave you, and the time that seemed wasted will return with a double harvest. I am the God who keeps his promises, and my word never returns empty. I know many people tried to make you feel small, to convince you that you could not succeed, that there was no way forward. But I tell you, no word spoken against you will succeed. I myself am canceling spiritual judgments, breaking ties, loosening knots, and lifting burdens you were never meant to carry forever. I am setting you free from everything that stopped you from growing. Look ahead. What stands before you is new. Do not try to understand with your mind what can only be understood by your spirit. My way of working is not like the ways of people. I do not need perfect conditions to work. I create the right conditions. I do not need others to believe in you. I only need to choose you. And when I raise you up, no one can put out the light I have turned on. You are being prepared to become an answer in places where you were once rejected. People who ignored you will need to hear the words I will place in your mouth. I will give you wisdom, grace, and discernment to handle this new season. Do not fear what is coming, because I am already there. Walk by faith, even when you do not understand every detail, because I am directing every step. I am raising people up to bless you. Resources will come from places you never expected. Doors will open with ease, because it will not happen through your strength, but through my hand. I am bringing together divine connections, restored relationships, and hidden opportunities. And all of this will happen to show you that my faithfulness is real. Something powerful is about to happen inside your home. An atmosphere of peace will fill the place, and everything that was confused will begin to come back into order. The enemy tried to create division, but I am bringing reconciliation. Where there were angry words, there will be forgiveness. Where there were tears, there will be joy. Where there was fear, there will be faith. I am turning your pain into spiritual authority. What you have suffered will not be wasted. You will comfort others with the same comfort I gave you. You will teach others how to keep standing, even when everything around them seems to fall apart. I am lifting you up not only so you can live through your miracle, but so you can become a miracle in someone else's life. Do not doubt anymore. What I began, I will complete. What I promised, I will fulfill. You will see with your own eyes what you once believed only in your heart. Your waiting will be rewarded, your faith will be proven right, and your testimony will be great. I say again, heaven has chosen to lift you up now, and no one can stop what I have already decided for you. Be at peace, because what comes next will be the beginning of the harvest you have waited for so long. My son, the time has come for you to understand what I was doing behind the scenes. While you thought nothing was happening, I was arranging the hidden details that needed to change before bringing you to the new level I prepared. I was not silent because I did not care, but because I had a purpose. My silence became the place where your faith grew stronger. I was shaping your heart so you could learn to trust me even when you saw no signs. Now, everything that once confused you will begin to make sense, because revelation is coming together with manifestation. I am taking away the weight of your past. Many still try to define you by what you went through, but I no longer see you that way.